We're talking about this. We still believe it's the landlords in Edinburgh that are the vermin.
I think it's the reviewers.
Yeah, yes.
So why has this happened? So there's been a strike among people who remove the refuse, empty the bins.
Pay rises again.
Yeah,
offered
okay.
3%,
but
offered 5%.
Going on for five days, I think they're saying now.
Yeah, this is looking like it could go all the way to the 30th of August, which would be longer than 5 days, I think.
And you're right, Paul. The photographs of like the bins and even like apparently people getting on the trains, they have to step over refuse to get onto the trains. I mean, this place it's starting to look like something out of Mad Max.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's filthy, and you know I've read this story from top to bottom, and at no point do the SNP accept any fault or blame for this whatsoever. They're even blaming the Labour MSP, the Labour Council in Edinburgh. But surely at some point, Nicola Sturgeon, the SNP, have to accept the fault for some of these things.
Well, Leo, didn't I see you get into a spat about this online because some comedian had complained about it, and the Scottish nationalist had said, well, why don't you go back to your fascist country, England, or something? Something really extreme, this response.
Matt Ford had tweeted the picture of the bins overflowing and the rats and everything, and Scottish nationalist said, oh, you're English, you should go back home, which is, it's just the lovely... And also he was saying Scotland's a progressive country, why don't you go back home? It's like, is that really progressive?
Yeah, it was a bit hypocritical, wasn't it?
To scream at somebody from another country to go back home.
It's a legitimate complaint from Matt Ford that, you can't get anywhere because there's rubbish everywhere.
Yeah, and like Paul says, the buck stops with the SNP, so they cut funding to Edinburgh Council, whose responsibility it is. And obviously Edinburgh Council have wasted a huge amount of money over the years on the trams, which, went way over budget.
I remember that in Edinburgh, like during the Fringe. It went on for years and years.
Yeah, it's still going on. And the SNP have wasted so much money on ferries that don't even go anywhere. The SNP have, we really need to open the books in the SNP because
we've got an image, by the way, of the...
There's so much money has gone from Westminster and they can't even clean up the bins.
Yeah, no,
it's ridiculous.
Really, really not good. And the worst possible time, given the festival is on. And I
think it's the best possible time. I just love the fact that as well as having performing to like 3 people, comedians are having to... They don't even have anywhere to put their Costa.
I mean, think of the hygiene issues. I mean, Edinburgh Fringe, it's unhygienic at the best of times. There's all sorts of infections going around, but that's just going to exacerbate it, isn't it,
apparently it stinks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You can't see it, but apparently it absolutely stinks. People I've spoken to out there.
Good.